Hi everybody, this is Jane Hitchcock with the official True Crime Online podcast. Visit truecrime-online.com today. So, how is everybody doing today? I have walking pneumonia. I remember the last couple of times I've talked, I said that I've had a cold and then bronchitis and it kind of progressed. So, I don't know how long I'm going to have this one go today, so bear with me please. I would like to talk today about cyberbullying and how it affects not only kids and teens but adults as well. Now, when I get interviewed by the media, I am always asked, what's the difference between cyberbullying and cyberstalking? The answer, quite honestly, is there is no difference. Cyberstalking is repeated communications online after the harasser's been told to go away. Cyberbullying is the same thing. It's just that the media had to give a fancy name to offline bullying, especially relating to kids and teens, and that's what cyberbullying is usually used for in news stories and in schools is cyberbullying. So, but if a kid or a teen, and we're going to talk about them for now, is being bullied or harassed online and has told the bully or harasser to please stop, and it continues, that does fall under cyberstalking. And all 50 states have cyberstalking laws. So if it continues and the kid or teen that is the victim goes to their parents, hopefully, and have to go to the police, a cyberstalking law can be used against the bully no matter how old they are. They can be teens themselves, but they can be charged as a cyberstalker. And in most states, the first offense is a misdemeanor, second offense is a felony, and this goes on your record. You now have a criminal record if you're charged with any of these. And let's talk about the Phoebe Prince case down in Massachusetts, in South Hadley, Massachusetts. She was a girl from Ireland. She and her mother had moved, and sister had moved to South Hadley, Massachusetts, and were waiting for their father to sell their house in Ireland, and they settled in with relatives in the community, and she went to high school, and she was kind of popular because she was unusual. She had an Irish accent. She was very pretty. And she became friends, with a lot of people, and she dated, a few guys, and it turns out that these guys were part of this clique where they were part of the popular group, and one of the guys that she dated was a former boyfriend of this very popular girl who was jealous of Phoebe for dating him, began harassing her in school and got her other friends to harass Phoebe in school. And then when Phoebe ended up breaking up with this guy, he joined in on it, and it went from offline to online, texting, Facebook, you name it. I mean, she was called everything from a whore to a slut and worse, and it just got really out of hand, and it became so bad, and she tried talking to people about it, but nobody would help her. Supposedly or allegedly, she went to somebody at the school and told them what was going on, but nothing was done, and she ended up going home one afternoon and hung herself, and her younger sister found her, and she killed herself. Well, these 6 teens ended up being arrested, had their mugshots taken in their orange jumpsuits. They were never punished as far as legally goes. They were never fully charged with a crime, but the fact is, their mugshots are out there. They're shown in those prison jumpsuits. They did have to do, a lot of them had to do community service, and some had probation, and their lives were ruined forever. They couldn't go back to school. They're having a hard time finding work. One of them ended up a year later being arrested for OUI, operating under the influence, and their lives are just completely shattered. And that's one thing when I go to schools and I'm talking to students from middle school on up about what they do online now is there forever. I don't care if there is a website or an app that claims that, excuse me, that once you post a picture or post a status update or post something and within however many minutes it disappears. Yes, it may disappear from your account, but it doesn't disappear forever. It is still there out in the internet on some web server, and it can be accessed if necessary legally. So don't think that what you do now won't harm you forever. Bullying is just horrible. Cyberbullying is worse. When I was a kid and going to school, I was bullied in school because I was a smart kid, got straight A's, but my mom was on welfare, so we had hand-me-down clothes. I had the welfare glasses, and I was very self-conscious, and I was a smart kid. I did science fair projects and won science fair awards, and it was horrible. But after school, I could go home. I would have a reprieve on the weekends, school vacation, holidays, summer. I had a reprieve from the bullies, and I was able to recuperate and steel myself for the next time when I had to go to school and deal with these kids. These days, it's 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week. These kids are being harassed at school. They're being harassed online, whether it's Facebook, it's Twitter, it's another website. If they're doing video web chats such as Skype or Uvu, texting, there are apps on phones now. There's Snapchat, Instagram, Kik, and there are others that kids and teens are using. It doesn't stop. And some of these kids just get so overwhelmed with what's happening to them online, they don't know what to do. And when I go to schools and I'm talking to them, afterwards someone will come up to me and say that they're afraid to tell their parents because they think they're going to be punished. And the one thing that I tell them, and I also tell parents when I do parents talks, is you have to find somebody to talk to. If you really don't feel comfortable talking with your parent or a brother or a sister or some other family member, find an adult you can talk to. Maybe one of the teachers at school, the counselor, a family friend. Find somebody. If you still don't feel comfortable doing that, I tell them, go to our website. It's haltabusektd.org, and that's for our Kids and Teen Division, and we help anyone under the age of 18, and if parents or teachers want to fill out a questionnaire for a student or for their child, they can do so. We keep you anonymous. We don't contact the cyberbully. We don't contact your school or your parents, and we try and resolve the situation before it gets really, really nasty. And we have steps on there. We say, follow these steps first before filling out our questionnaire. Have you told the bully to go away? If not, send them one response once, saying, please stop contacting me. Don't respond after that, but keep anything that they may send. Have you checked your privacy and account settings on any of the programs or any of the websites that you're using? Change it so that only your friends can contact you, and if you can, block these people. Report them. You're not being rude. You're protecting yourself. You need to protect yourself. And then go through that. Did you report them to Facebook or to their internet service provider, to a chat moderator, to the cell phone provider? If you haven't done that, do that. And if not, then just fill out the questionnaire and we will take you through some steps to try and take care of this before you end up like Phoebe Prince. And I do not want to see that happen to any kid or teen. And then I tell them, if you're still not comfortable about that, on our website, we have a celebrity spokesperson. His name is Jim Mayer. And most of you will probably better know him as the bass guitarist for the Jimmy Buffett Band. And in his spare time, he has this group that he calls I Am For You with the number 4. And he writes songs and he does presentations, mostly for younger kids, probably 3rd grade and younger. And he does songs, and he did one called Zip My Lip that we have up on our website at haltabusektd.org that he wrote about think before you hit the send button, basically. And it's a really good song, and I encourage you. And we have encourage you to listen to the song. But he has an email address through our website. You can talk to Uncle Jim. That's basically what he calls himself. And if you're still not comfortable, we have our mascot. Her name is Phoebe. She's my Siberian Husky, and she's sleeping under the pool table right now. But she has her own page on our website at haltabusektd.org. And not only that, she has her own Facebook page, and she has a Twitter account, and anyone can contact her through our website, through email, off of her Facebook page. You just go to her profile, make her a friend, and contact her, and she will help you. If you wanted to contact her on Twitter too, that's fine. And then if you're still not comfortable, there's a great website called schooltipline.com. That's schooltipline, all one word, .com. And see if your school is registered on that website. And if it's not, go to somebody at the school and let them know about the website, because what you can do is if your school is registered, you can report bullying or cyberbullying, whether it's happening to you or you know it's happening to someone else, and you can do it anonymously. And then I just found today a new, it's an app for cell phones, and it's at blackboard.com, and it's called Tip Text, and you can send tips via text to the site, and they will forward it to the right people, and you will remain anonymous. So, I just want to say I'm going to go because I'm starting to crack up my voice here. Sponsored by Seacoast Creations. That is jahitchcock.com/Seacoast Creations. Like our page on Facebook. And if you look and see, these are jewelry, earrings, and I also do wind chimes as well. And yes, this is my own business. And it's not expensive, free shipping in the USA. And I've got some great deals. And if you go to the Facebook page, I have some deals that are not up on the website. And if you want to send questions, send them to netcrimes@netcrimes.net. Or if you'd like to be a guest, because I'm hoping to do that soon, I'm still working on that. Or if there's something that you want me to talk about, go ahead and send me ideas, send me questions. I will try and cover it if I can. So I'm going to sign off, stay safe online, and don't forget truecrime-online.com. That's the website for my new book. It's called True Crime Online, Shocking Stories of Scamming, Stalking, Murder, and Mayhem. Buy it today. Make me a famous author. Thank you.